Welcome back to XCOM War of the Chosen. I'm a little bit afraid it is month number 4 now. We are still in the midst of creating magnetic weapons, which is bad. We're behind the curve. Everything else went fine so far. We haven't lost a single soldier. We flawlessed most of the missions, but it is a new month, which means the enemy table just upped one additional tier, and this year is a difficult mission. However, it would give us an engineer, who I would love to have, and it would counter a really bad event that prevents our expansion, which I again would want to have. So we're definitely going to do this mission here, Operation Steel Queen, and we only need to destroy the alien relay, so let's hope that this is going to work out. We have our best sniper, Edgar Alien Poe, currently selected into a trainings mission on a covert ops. Of course, one day before he returns, we are being called, so that's bad, because Sirkem, his partner in crime, will need to go in alone. I don't even know if we should take the Prime team here with us. It's going to be a hard mission, don't get me wrong, but I want to really keep them together. And there will be a next hard mission, so these 4 here might want to stay together. So if we take the B team for now, that would mean we would go in with these guys. She really needs some more badass outfit. That's not going to work. Let's give her one of these masks. There we go. Hockey mask. I like it. Way better. Way better. Good. Ella Williams. Let's make all of the items available. We're still behind also in really building the items. We don't even have armor. I mean, if I was to judge our progress at the moment, I wouldn't necessarily say that we're in month 4 just from seeing the loadout. Modified weapon, smoke grenade for her. Modified cannon for her. He'll take the med kit. And someone needs to take the flashbang, to be honest. So that someone is probably going to be you. Ella, you have the flashbang. Good. Do we have any other items that we can use? No, we only get the nanoscale vests. That all of these items are already in our possession, so here we go, guys. Operation Steel Queen. So far, I'm super happy with the War of the Chosen. Almost reinvigorates the whole game. Really fun to play. Probably also fun, more fun to watch than before, because all of the really core mods, the really good ones, have been included. So I like how this is going down.
Increases our chances of stopping their progress. We'll need to secure the area and eliminate any hostiles, then destroy the relay before they finish their transmission. Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Good, there should be a shit ton of enemies. We are fighting underground, which is bad. because that means our Sky Ranger will not be here as fast as we would want it to be. From the map layout, there's a huge open room up here, which we can use to sneak by. And that's where the relay is. We have two less infos about the map design itself. Maybe we can also use this here. Probably not. These seem to be the two standard rooms. We could go alongside the lower section here and then fight up our way. Yeah, let's maybe try that.
Moving out. Got it. No need to ask twice. Good to go. Moving out.
So we are rapidly advancing here. I mean, it would be really bad if there would be a patrol like literally coming around the corner.
I will reposition.
Since there are around 15 enemies here, there's a relatively high chance that we're going to find some of them.
No need to ask twice.
Would be very unlikely if we're not finding any of them before we would go before we would hit the transmitter.
Location confirmed.
We might get all the way like laterally up there, but then we need to horizontally cross over, and there will be probably a lot of enemies. Next important thing to keep in mind: if we go into all stealth missions without a timer, don't overdo it with the progress towards the target. If it's impossible to reach it because you would need to traverse like 4 or 5 groups of enemies, then don't do it.
My life is in your hands.
Sometimes it's just not worth it.
Already there.
Good to go.
Getting it done. Let's do this. I can hear them moving.
Alright, AFK for 30 seconds. Be right back.
There is nowhere to hide.
This is an extremely well-equipped mechanized combat unit. We'll need to look for vulnerabilities if we're going to take that thing out.
Alright, back. So, I think that's good news. I was expecting mutants on week 4. That's mainly stun lancers, a couple of the... What's their name, by the way? Mechs, stun lancers, purifiers. Okay, so the purifiers wouldn't be much of a problem. Actually, the 3 of them are no problem at all. Just need to see how we can traverse over here without creating too much noise.
I'm on the move. The patrol is coming. No place for you to go now.
Oh, lucky me. There's a reason why you shouldn't just move around the corner. That's the second patrol, by the way. Definitely do not want to get out of stealth here. So these guys will come around. They will move around here, which means this round is our window of opportunity to effectively get over the bridge. This here is vision barricade. It's not clear if the guys are patrolling into this direction, so might as well take a more defensive approach. Like I said, it's not worth risking your life.
Rolling out.
And in the end, kind of pulling 2 or 3 patrols at the same time.
Stepping off.
Sometimes it's just better to take a solid position and wait.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Scanning.
They will move up to here, I suppose. Which is still good enough. We can pass them. That's good.
Moving as ordered.
Okay. We need to hurry if we want to traverse over. Let me think that through. These guys will definitely move here, so we can't stay here, that's a given. Let's move over here.
Copy that.
Stepping off.
Moving out.
Okay.
Got it covered.
Okay. As long as they don't move, we're going to be fine.
My turn on watch.
Maybe not. Stop, 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 stop. So close.
We've got a hostile squad here.
Such a nail biter. So they are going to run into us. We definitely, no matter what, need to start engaging this round. We are going to do The one thing that is not triggering any actions so far which is really putting a claymore down here and at least killing or kill one of them and significantly injure the others. Good, here we go. I was under the fixed impression they wouldn't know that we are here.
You can never escape my sight.
Wow. We are fucked. Plain and simple, we are fucked. Okay, so these guys will not just move in, which means if we can kill all of them in the background, we just need to survive the onslaught from here.
Understood. Moving out. Target eliminated.
So, by the way, I shot him because I knew that we have the advanced stock onto him, which was clear that he's going to kill him regardless. Come on, kill him.
You want this? One down, thousands to go.
Stock, expanded magazine, and a data pad. That's great. I like the loot part.
The recovery was successful.
That worked out super well. If we put ourselves back here, we're in full cover, but we can't really kill this guy. Although, I mean, we could use a grenade to get rid of his cover and then kill him. But it'll take us 2 shots. This here would be a flanking position, and the pistol would deal at least 2 damage. Probably is going to kill him. So question is, shall we just play defensively, move back, grenade him, or we can move up here. This guy here is the second problem. Can't really hit both, I suppose. Well, we can. It'll take away his cover, which wouldn't be the worst thing. So If we ourselves move into cover, this guy over here can flank, so that's a little bit a problematic position to be in. But all of this here would take away the cover and deal damage to him. So unfortunately, we do not yet have the talent to take another shot which with a pistol, which doesn't end our turn. So a question that I'm asking myself is, what's the chance of him critting? Not too bad. I'm almost more afraid about the stun lancer, to be honest, than from the purifier. Although the purifier would hit multiple targets, so that's not an option either. Might as well move over here, kill the purifier, and accept that the stun lancer is going to be to hit us. Let's kill this guy.
Big deal.
I wish I could give someone an extra ability, action power, but she doesn't have a bond yet, so that wouldn't work. Flashbang wouldn't really work either, so might as well hope for a crit here. 5 damage plus a crit could insta-kill him, but that's unlikely.
Watch the flanks!
They're all over
Lucky
me.
us. Wow, really? Oh my god.
Hell, you got?
Damn it, find some cover!
What the fuck is happening?
That all you got?
Are you serious? Well, the last one I accept that that's not a hit. But what was just happening? I pretty much thought we would lose at least her. Wow, how's that even possible? Okay, let's think that through. If we are hitting all 3 of them, this guy still is a problem. We need to make sure that this guy is going to die. She is Shredder. We need to make sure, so maximum threats, he could one-shot, so the stun lancer needs to die, and the 2 robots need to die. The zombie's not a problem, because the zombie, we can fix the zombie with just throwing a flashbang grenade down there. And to be honest, that's probably what we're going to do to start this round.
Flash out.
That takes care of these 2 guys. Now, we still have an issue, because we need to get rid of these guys.
Okay.
This here is at least a cover position. Not saying that it is the best position, but it's better than the ones that we had before. This here could be a kill for the stun lancer, and we would shred the armor. That's probably the best that we can do from an action economy standpoint.
Grenade!
We will need to kill these guys. So let's continue with damaging them. That was unfortunate.
Adjusting aim.
Heading out.
Come on, buddy.
I'll get him next time.
Well, now the RNG is against us.
Darkness is my domain. Volk says I am to obey. I didn't get through to the meat. Do we have ammunition available? They're repositioning on us!
That was clear. I was almost sure, but why wouldn't he attack the one in the open? Wow, the AI this time is really bad.
From the side!
They are attacking guys in cover, although they... Okay, well, GG.
Cover the flanks!
Okay, this is bad!
Okay, that was a matter of...
Get the
That was just a matter of time. Let's be honest, guys. We have been very lucky so far, so... That's okay.
It hit the plate. On reserves.
I loaded these cartridges myself. Good riddance.
Still not revealed. Gosh, I'm lucky today. So if I were to move over here, no one could see us from this side. So we are finally out of the flanking position, and we can still take away a little bit of the armor.
Armor still holding.
We need to hit that shot. I just can't just move. He still has rockets, so that wouldn't really help. We have 2 shots and we need to hit them. So come on, kill this guy.
Armor still holding.
Short question. If we'd move over here, we would increase our our cover. Yes, and we can still attack. Oh no, oh no! I forgot about the Overwatch. Well, not be being flanked. So this guy still has high cover. It seems we're still in high cover, I'm not sure.
Nailed him. Cover my flank.
So he's probably going to use some sort of psi power.
I'm taking a fire. I'm all right.
Good, that means we were still in cover, elsewise it would have hit.
Target's still up. Ammo out.
Not sure why exactly this here still
Moving to
provides
designated
cover, but
coordinates.
I'm fine with it. Not going to complain. I guess
Shot wide.
our guy's missing so many like 70-ish
My ammo's
shots.
running low.
It's a way of the AI to say now it's even. It is constantly missing shots. We are constantly missing shots, so it evens out in the end.
I go where you tell me.
Let's go. Good job. I think he's going to be revealed
Return
now.
to your god.
Yeah.
I need more ammo. Okay. Target's still up. On reserves.
Mind control. Yep. And he was successful.
Can't think.
Advent forces sighted.
No.
I will always find you.
He's in my. I can't stop it.
Back in.
Okay. So. Damn. That sector, it really has a nice position, because if we just move up, this is not going to work. I wish we could, but we can't. being here also doesn't really help because he would be in full open field. And that's still a 50-50. Shit. We could move to here. Given that we have triggered 3 packs already, and that's pack number 4, we should be out of additional enemies. So that's a solid flank. Fortunately not a critical strike.
Out of ammo here.
Hulk says I am to obey.
Come on, kill him.
That shouldn't happen. I cannot hunt without bullets.
One damage short of killing him. How is that even possible? Didn't want to go in, but I have to.
Target neutralized. Weapons empty, can't engage.
Ready to go. Overwatch. Enemy is still up.
The next idiot with psionic capabilities. Speaking about which, I would love to have some psi... some psi agents. Oh wow.
The alien transmission is still active and we're running out of time. Get to the relay and take it out, ASAP.
I need to reload.
Gremlin, get on the heels.
So we got a couple of injured guys again, which sucks.
Good riddance.
Back online.
But at least we got the
The
transmitter.
Destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
One of these days, they might hit me.
Very good. I think that's, by the way, also the last guy on the map.
Hostiles pacified.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed.
Wow.
Mission accomplished.
I really thought we would be dead. I have no explanation other than being over proportionally lucky. We shouldn't have survived with 5 people. By the way, it happened exactly what I was like forecasting. Don't go in too deep just because you do have stealths, because we triggered 3 pods at once. That was, from a pure playing perspective, it was not good. Could have played that much smoother. We should have taken the first pack that was patrolling. Should have normally engaged it. Still kept the stealth with our Reaper. Should have used the Claymore for the second pack and then normally started. And by the way, the reason why we were discovered, I was thinking about that the whole time, was not because our Reaper got discovered. The Claymore explosion ripped away parts of the wall, which then gave them line of sight on one of our other agents. I think the other one was the Ranger, standing with him together. No. Although, maybe. Good.
Hello.
So we got ourselves an engineer and we successfully countered Alien Cypher. That one is the biggest win in my book. The extra engineer is great as well because we can start excavating here. And very soon continue to speed that up. So that's really good. Let's very quickly go through the soldier ability. No, the soldier. Where did I do that? I think it was. It was here in the training center. Yep. So let's really quickly go through the available points just to double check that we cannot upgrade anything. I mean, we could because we do have 18 shared points. But for now I want to save them and see who our main team is going to be.
The spokesman took a big risk getting inside Advent. Enough for me to believe he's loyal to our cause. There may still be a few skeptics in the movement, but we've got bigger things to worry about than a man on a screen.
Increased regional income, nice, but we wouldn't want to do that now.
I was born of the Elder's own power, of their very essence, to serve as their greatest champion. For the gods have many children, but I am the true instrument of their will, and they instill in me an
Look at that, wonderful. Improved swords. Breakthrough in both our manufacturing and finishing process should further improve the balance of our swords, increasing the damage by +1. Great. We gained experience, increased the cohesion, aim by 3, negates the risk of being wounded. Let's look at our new options. I think this time we're going to go with the hunt of the Chosen, and this hunt is going to be led by Zirkem because there is an innate reward hacking +4, And that's great. That's just really good for him. Now, whilst he is not here, I would propose that we put Edgar Allan Poe together with him, so the two of them can work on their cohesion, plus gain experience. And of course, I don't want our main team to be hurt, so we are going to give them one grenadier. Bernard is on the way. So gain additional resistance orders and covered actions from the Reapers. Plus I think it's called Hunt the Chosen Assassin. So I would assume, I've seen these 3 triangles. If you hunt them 3 times, maybe you can then confront them and kill them permanently. Something along these lines.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Oh, we're going to be fine, don't worry. Might as well want to upgrade this here soon. Unlock additional slot for XCOM to assign resistance orders. Oh, wow, that would be nice.
Commander, the aliens have made significant progress toward their goals. New advent facilities are cropping up.
Oh, so this, look at that. This is way more linear than before. So effectively we can go down here via East Africa. But this here is no longer possible. So we can't just connect to New Brazil. And there's no connection over here. So yeah, okay, gotcha, which effectively means there is no way that I can get to South America other than going via Europe, Eastern Europe, going through all of West Africa. I don't know why this change has happened, but I think it is not good. The way it worked before was way smoother. This here helps in order to make it more linear, but still, it's stupid. We need to make contact as soon as possible. So this here will be helpful. Once the month is over, I will switch over, make contact, and we continue going for Eastern Europe. Plus, we need to also research resistant radios, which we can build here, so we can make further contact over here. Very nice. Look at that.
Maximum power.
Got a new, nice new room. We're going to start the excavation down here.
Some additional power for the Avenger system, but we'll need to add some shielding first to protect the crew.
Going to upgrade. Wait a second. We only wanted one here. Going to upgrade this excavation here. So in 3 days, when the reactor is ready, we either go for another laboratory to continue to increase our research speed, which is probably a good idea, and alternatively I would want to go for a resistance network, probably over here, to increase the number of countries that we can make contact with. Chosen has clamped down the resistance activities in this region, reducing the area's supply and income. Okay? That's okay.
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out entire camps of resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense.
So we could upgrade this here for 80 supplies, which we're immediately going to do.
Power relay upgraded.
We can put additional engineers in there in order to even create more power, but for now we do have 5 power, which is fine. We can either go with workshops, with laboratories, which will also increase our chance for breakthroughs and decrease the research time, which is not bad. Or we're going to go for resistance communications, which we do not need yet, but it'll be probably the next one. Workshop is an option, but yeah. I mean, to go for a workshop or not to go for a workshop is something that we should have taken into consideration earlier. By putting a power relay here, it effectively means the workshop could be here, but there's a nice little shielding power coil here, which we're going to use for another reactor, so it's very unlikely that we're going to go for it. So effectively, we're not going to go for a workshop, which means resistance communications or laboratory. Since we're behind the curve, I want to go with a laboratory. So in 20 days, we will have additional research capabilities, and it increases the chance for breakthroughs, which I think is a great way of improving the equipment to have these permanent breakthroughs. And that's exactly what we needed. So we can raid the advent train, and there is a SITREP in here. Undercover civilians present in the combat zone can be contacted to gain valuable rewards. What exactly does this mean? Okay, we'll do that in our next video. That is going to be our next supply raid, guys.